What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. It's going to focus in on the Western Conference Finals. We're here. You know, the San Jose Sharks and St. Louis Blues have exercised the demons of playoff fast, and you know, you're looking at two teams that are, you know, ready to get those last four wins and get to the final. You know, it's the Blues haven't played in the final since 1970 when Bobby Orr had the winning goal in overtime in Game 4 to sweep the series for the Bruins, and the Sharks never played in the final. So, you know, they haven't. This was San Jose's first trip to the conference final since 2011 when they lost to Vancouver, and then this is the Blues' first trip to the finals since to the conference finals. Excuse me, since 2001 when they lost to the Avalanche. So, you know, they gotta. Both teams have put their demons behind them, but you know, let's start with the Sharks. I mean, Joe Thornton has always been a lightning rod for criticism, and I'm not exactly innocent in that regard either. But he had a great game in Game 7. He was awesome. You know, and he's been a catalyst for this team all season long and really had a renaissance here at the age of, you know, it's 36, 37. You know, kind of like Tom Brady in 2014 when everyone wrote him off for dead. It's like, oh, has an MVP caliber season and wins a Super Bowl. And that's what it's like with Thornton. I mean, you know, he was fourth in the league in scoring for a guy that, you know, had all the trade rumors around him and all this other bullshit. And, you know, here's some idiot like me advocating last summer that the Sharks should have blown it up. And now they're 4 wins away from the Stanley Cup Final. So, you know, that's why I'm on YouTube and not in the NHL front office. But, you know, I love Jumbo Joe. And the Sharks are such a likable team. I mean, Brent Burns is the man. Logan Couture, like me, is a Barstool Sports fan. You know, Patty Marleau, hell of a player. You know, and Joe Pavelski, you know, Captain America. So there's so much, yeah, between him and Paul Martin, you know, good Big Ten thing going on there. And you know, last summer I lambasted them for acquiring Paul Martin and Joel Ward, being like, "What are you doing? The team sucks. Why are you adding these guys?" And both of those guys awesome fits and really brought their experience and ability to play in big games to the Sharks. You know, going a step further on the other side, I sound like a broken record. I love the Blues defense. That anytime you have a guy like Alex Pietrangelo anchoring your blue line, and you got guys like Kevin Shattenkirk, Jay Bouwmeester, and the great rookie Colton Parayko, you know, doing their thing behind him. And you know, Parayko had a couple sloppy moments in the Star Series, but you know, he's a hell of a player, and I think he's going to bounce back psychologically, and you know, do his job and do it well for the Blues. You know, this is Ken Hitchcock's getting the best out of this squad, and you know, they're buying into his system. And you know, I love their forward group as well. Great depth. I mean, they have a high end, you know, sniper in Vladimir Tarasenko, but you know, they're grit. You know, you look at Troy Brouwer. I mean, TJ Oshie's obviously a hell of a player, but trading away him to get a guy like Brouwer is what they needed. You know, he needed that kind of tenacity and just kind of been there, done that attitude. You know, and Brouwer obviously won a cup in Chicago and is, you know, played in a lot of big games over the years and, you know, gives you that hard-nosed approach that you needed in the playoffs. You know, likewise with Backes. I mean, you know, all year long, you know, it's Backes last year's blue. I think they're going to re-sign him, and B, you know, that last year isn't over yet. So, you know, plenty of reasons to be excited. You know, I love watching both these teams play. It's gonna be. I get this series going 7. It's gonna go the distance. You know, goaltending. Brian Elliott's playing out of his mind for the Blues. And you know, on the flip side of the coin, you know, Martin Jones is no scrub either. You know, when you're able to beat, you know, a team like LA and then, you know, go 7 with an upstart team like Nashville, and you know, go through it all, and you're really your first experience being a number 1 goal in the NHL. I mean, that says something about, you know, the wherewithal that Jones has. So I'm excited to see, you know, how he responds to being in the conference finals, and you know, what the Sharks team does, you know, being this close. And again, both teams coming off emotional games. They're both Game 7 blowouts, but you know, they to finally get to this point and be going up against each other. I got it going 7, and as even as I think these teams are, always give it the edge to the team with the better blue line, and that's no disrespect to Brent Burns and Vlasic and you know, Paul Martin, guys like that. But I love what the Blues are doing on defense. Love the way Elliott's playing, and I think their forwards are great as well. So I got the Blues taking this one in 7 hard-fought games. So we'll see if I'm right or wrong. Anyway, that's all I got. Sort of the power play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.